So let's create this game in MIT App Inventor. Okay, so let me show you the game first and then we're gonna create it from scratch. It's done. As you can see here, go down, right, and all these monsters are chasing you, right, your character. You need to save yourself from all these monsters like this. And we have the option of scores also in the top, as you can see here, right? And once the game will over, how the game will over, whenever our image split, this one character touched with any character, okay, any monster, and you can see the game over, your score is 3400. Got it? So we are going to create this game in MIT App Inventor from scratch. So here we go. So our game name is hide run. Okay, so we need to hide ourselves and run to save ourselves. So this is our main screen. Okay, now we need to have one character. Okay, so first of all we need canvas. Okay, so in the left side you will see the option of drawing animation, and here's we have canvas. Make sure this canvas width and height is fill parent like this, and here we need to create a character. For that we are going to use here the image split like this. This image split is our main character. Okay, so let me just make this height and width is like 50-50 pixel. Okay, like this, 50 pixel height and width is also. Now we need to add image here, so click on pictures and click on upload file. So I have some characters. Okay, so you can download these characters from the free pick. Okay, so I have this main character. I'm gonna just use this image, okay, here, and okay, like this, and I have just added here 50-50 pixel width and height like this. So this is our main character. We need to save. Okay, now we need some monsters, so I'm gonna just copy paste. So I have this image split is one first. This is the main character, and I need to use as these are the monsters. So I'm gonna just change the picture. I'm gonna upload the file, choose file, and I have some monsters like this. Okay, so you can upload all these monsters in our game. So we have these three monsters. Okay, now we need to use here one layout. In the left side you'll see the layout, and just drag and drop here one horizontal arrangement to have a score. Okay, I'm gonna make this with this fill parent like this, and I'm gonna just click on user interface, just drag and drop one label, and make sure that label name is like score, and make that font size is 30 like this, and just copy paste and just make that another label is value 0. Okay, and make sure horizontal arrangement value should be in a center, vertical center like this. Cool. So this is our score. You can just just design according to your requirement. So I'm gonna just make this color something like cool. Now we have this score screen, we have this gameplay screen. Now we need one more layout. Okay, and that layout is going to be for our buttons to move our character. Okay, so for that I'm going to use here one vertical arrangement like this, and make sure this is with parent like this. I'm going to use here one table arrangement, because we are using here the four buttons, up, down, left and bottom, right? So for that we need here the row and column, right? So we can do this. So I'm going to use here the 3 column and 3 rows. Okay, and make this width and height is fill parent. So when we do this, so we have an option, right? Create here that robot that control this image split. Now I'm going to use here one button. Okay, and I'm going to put that button here. You can see the 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so I'm going to put this up button in the top, right, like this first. I'm going to just change this button to something like up. I'm going to change the font size to 20 something, change some background color like this, and text color is like white like this, and make sure that vertical arrangement background color will be around pink or something like this. Now I'm going to just copy paste these button 4 times. Okay, like this. So up, this is down, and this is also good, right? So now we have this. Okay, so I can make that table arrangement height is around 30%, so that will not cover our whole screen. Okay, now this is our game design. Now how we can play this? So we need to use here the timer. Okay, so once we start the game, you can create another one more screen to have a game start screen, right? So now I'm creating here the main screen. Okay, sensor, and just drag and drop one clock and one more clock. So we put here the 2 clocks, and that will run every second. You can see the time interval is 1000. I mean, it means that will run every seconds. Cool. Now let's go to the block. So whenever we start the game, okay, so our image sprite should start moving, right? All image sprite. Okay. Now how we can do this? So it's very simple. So whenever the screen will initialize, you can set image sprite 3 to speed. Okay, like that speed is like 20 or 30 something, right? Like this. Like this, or 10, right? Same thing we have to do for the all image sprite. Go to the design and check. This is our main. So the image sprite 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, or 1, 2, 3 and 4 all have the speed. So I'm going to just make all these speed 5. Okay, but our image sprite speed is at least 7 or maybe 10. Okay, so we can save ourselves. Cool. This is our main character. We can use one of the image sprite, like maybe the image sprite 3, okay, should move, point to the target, and the target is image sprite 1. Okay, like this. Cool. So we can do this. Now we need to move over that image sprite, but make sure, you can see in the right side, you will see the rotate. Make sure you can just disable this rotation. Okay, like this for the all images. Like see, the rotation is disabled, rotation is disabled, and the rotation is disabled, like this, right? So if we have to move this in a up or right, so if I want to put it to the right side, move to the left to the right side, okay, then what I need to do here, this right button name is button 2. So the whenever someone click on button 2 like this, then our image sprite 1 dot heading. Okay, heading means that will give us the direction to move the character. Okay, so if I will put here the 360, it means this is the whole like the 0 to 360. If I will put 360, that will move to the right side. Simple. Now if I will just put the another button, okay, suppose the up button. Okay, so up button is which one? Is this one, and this is the button 3. So this is the button 3 and this is the up, right? So whenever you want to do the up like 90, and same for 2 more direction. Okay, so we just need to check it, or you can rename all these buttons also, right? So like 4-1 is the left, so 4-1 is the left button, and left button value is 180, it's 270, right? So we have direction for our character. Cool. Now when the images collide with, like this image sprite collide with other images, how we can check it? So it's very simple. Okay, so let me just move all these here like this. In the left side you will see here the any component. Click on this and you will see the any image sprite. See this one. So call it when any image sprite collide with. Okay, just call this. So any image can collide with anyone, right? But we need to use here the condition control if. Okay, if that image is, okay, if that image is image sprite 1. Okay, how we can check it? So it's very simple. You just need to click on the any image sprite, scroll down, and you will find here call image sprite collide with this one. Call it here for a component. And which component? The component is image sprite 1, right? So image sprite 1, this one, call it here. This is our main character. Okay, for other. Okay, so for any component, get component. Then we need to hide our canvas. Okay, it means we need to make our game over, right? So I'm gonna just hide our game. This is visible false, right? Or right, this one. And we need to display the game over screen, right? So how we can do this? Or we can, okay, so how we can do this? So we need to hide this canvas, or we can hide this also, vertical arrangement also. Okay, so we can hide the vertical arrangement also, because we need to make our game over like this. So visible off, like false. And we need to do one more thing, right? And we need to hide our this score screen also. This is horizontal arrangement. So this is the horizontal arrangement, like this, visible off, like this. Cool, fantastic. Now we need to add our scores. How we can increase the score? So we have the another timer, right? And here I'm gonna just use here the one clock, okay? And when the clock timer start, we need to get a score. So it's very simple. The score label, we know that the score label name is, this is the label 2. So label 2 dot text set label 2 dot text is increased by like plus maths, got it here, label 2 dot text like this, and the value is like suppose 10. Every seconds that will increase by 10, or you can just have the 10 times in the 1 second, like this. Cool. And when the game is over, okay, then we can display that score in our screen. Okay, so how we can do this? So it's very simple. Like you just need to display very simply, like we hide everything here, right? So go to the here in the like design, and you can have one label here, okay, like this, and just you add here game over, your score is, like this, okay, and you can just make it 30 or something like this, or 20 I think. Make sure this is visible off for now. Go to the block and 3 dot visible, okay, this is visible should be true, okay. And but make sure we need here text join, okay, and we just need to use copy paste here, just use here this, and this is visual not, this is text, this is, and the text is, we can say here game is over, and the score you can just add, okay, so you can add a score, and we know the score is in our label 2, right, the text, this one. So this is the simple game. So now let's see the final output of a game, okay. So this is our code, okay, and this is our design. So let's click on the connect AI companion, copy this code, or you can just scan with the App Inventor app, okay, just paste and connect with code, and wow, this is our game. Fantastic, right? This is cool. Now let's try to, okay, they are catching, oh, the game is over and 980 score. Fantastic. So this is how we can create this amazing game, okay, hide and run game. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me in comment. You can improve this game by making a restart button, or you can create a start game button. Lot of things you can improve in this game. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me in comment. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a nice day. Be safe. Bye bye.